Hello guys, so another step of progressing in our post page will be to add the image to current post, which we're gonna upload. Okay, so since we have done uploading the image for the home view controller and for planning to do this for the uploading the image here in the post page, the best idea can be to unify the code and write this in the helper so we can anytime access the image. This is one of the my advices for you, which we can really do. Okay, so uh, let's now to call the action sheet. First of all, I want to create a method of action sheet which we can upload, which can allow us to upload the pictures. If we go to the home view controller, where here we go, action sheet, where we can select from the camera or from the photo library. Uh, this is something which we can really unify. Okay, we're going now to helper. Here we write a code. I think we have an action sheet. We don't have show action sheet. Here we can write for, and for here we will use some for uploading the image. Show action sheet for images. Okay, so first of all, we'll create your curly brackets. What we can do is, okay guys, so that one, it will be quite complicated because here we are having a completion handler function, which we will be learning in the further functions, further videos. Okay, so here what we will do is we'll go to the home view controller. We'll find the function show action sheet. We'll copy this function. We're copying this action sheet function. We're coming back to post view controller. After text view to change, here we will insert this function and we will now adjust it. Here are 4 steps to be adjusted. Step number 1 is uh, to see which buttons we do not require. Camera we do require because we want to allow user to select. You want to select it from the camera or from the photo library. So cancel button we will need, and the step number 1 is we don't need the actions for the delete button. Step number 2 is we don't want delete functions. Step number 3 is we don't want this distinguishing what exactly has been selected, AVA or cover. And step number 4 is delete this delete button. This is what we exactly want here. Okay, so another thing is we need now to have a function which is a show picker, which again we can get it from the home view controller. Just double click on this. Show picker, that's the one. In my case, in order to have the chronology of the functions, I will place it right after action. Yeah. Okay, this is function which we need. Copy this one, and we will place it right after show action. And another thing which we need to do is to create the delegate connection in order to access the picker controller. So as you see here in the home view controller, we have 2 delegates, navigation controller delegate and image picker controller delegate. Here we'll put a comma UI image picker controller delegate and UI navigation controller delegate. These 2 methods which we do require. And the next function which we need to access is after picker image picker controller did finish showing the media. Okay, so this function, instead of copying this, I would like us at least to write it. And as my idea, I always advise to rewrite the functions, the code, so you will have a better practice on this. Okay, so at least this protocol will write it from the hen. Here, fun image picker controller did finish picking up some media information. Okay, first of all, we will create a one constant which will access the picked image. Let image equals to info. In the round brackets, we'll make a reference to select image UI image picker controller UI picker controller edited image, and we want to cast it as UI image. That's the one. Once we have accessed this, what we want to do is we want to show this image here should be equals. After we have accessed this, we want to show this in our Ava. Ava image view dot image equals to image which we have accessed. Oops, here is a one error. It shouldn't be Ava image view, it should be post image view. That is the one which is a picture image view. Picture of the post. Okay, select this image view, hold Ctrl left mouse click, drag it here. I will name it picture image view, like this. So this is the picture of the post. Okay, we're going back to our post view controller, and here instead of Ava, we'll write picture image view. Very good. This function executed whenever the image has been picked from or via picker controller. Okay, let's go to post, select. Yeah, we need to call the action. When we call this, we want the action sheet to appear. Very good. We're going to my storyboard and select this button. Hold call assistant editor. Here, select automatic. And I will call this function right before show action sheet in order to keep just the chronology, logical chronology. Add picture underscore clicked of type action. Connect. This function executed or launched when add picture has been clicked. Okay, very good. So in this function we will call show action sheet. Then we are going further. With this let image, this function, we are accessing selected image, and here we are assigning selected image to picture image view. Okay, so I'm calling now post. I select this, so we got the two options, photo library. Then we are going to select some of the image. Let's say choose. Yeah, very important point is, so this function is executed when we select choose, but we need now to dismiss this view controller. So here we'll write self or just dismiss true with the no completion. We're going to upload the post, add picture, photo library. Let's select that one. Here we go. This is what exactly we wanted, guys. Excellent, excellent, amazing. That is really amazing. And another step which we want to do is, let's say when we select another one, let's say that one. So it shows this image to be uploaded. Excellent. So this is exactly, guys, what we wanted to do. So that is amazing. And one more thing, what I would like to do is I'd like to make the cancel outlet connection from this. I select the cancel button, hold Ctrl left mouse click, drag it here, F type action, and that one is cancel button clicked. this one executed when cancel button has been clicked. Okay, and we want to dismiss the view controller and come back to our home view controller. Okay, very good. So this is one of the way of writing the post and uploading certain image. And a final step which we want to do is, let's say when we tap on this image, maybe we want to delete this image. Let's do this quickly. Another thing maybe you would like to do would be, if you want to move up a little bit this image, you can do this. You can just reprogram the layout, or let me do it with you guys. Okay, I'll change the height of this text view. Here I will update the frame text view, update constraints like this, and this one I will move up as well like this. Update constraints, and for the leading one we'll just go with the let's go with the recommendation of the Xcode. Now it's much more better. The appearance is 100 times better. Excellent. This appearance is 100 times better than it was before. And yeah, let's say we want now to delete this image. So we will search now. I want to declare the logic. When I tap on this image, then it shows an action sheet, and which allows me to delete this image. So I will search for the object which is tap gesture recognizer. Hold Control left mouse click, drag it to your image view. Release this. So we are going to the left panel. This is our tap gesture recognizer, which is in the connections out inspector, which is connected to our picture image. Hold Control left mouse, hold Control left mouse click, drag here. Picture image view underscore tapped, and let's create a div type action. Here we go. This function launched or executed when picture image view has been tapped. Okay, very good. So what we want to do is, whenever this image view is tapped, we want to show the action sheet. Where is this action sheet function? Show action sheet. I'll copy the content of this function. I'll copy this content. We'll come back to the picture image view tapped, and we'll paste it here. So this is the action sheet which we want to call. Then we want there two functions only. First is delete, which is style will be destructive. That is the one. It means the label will be red. This we will completion handler keep blank, and want to delete this library, and here declaring delete button, and we have a cancel button. That's it. Okay, I'll rename camera to delete. Here, delete. Excellent. And when we select delete button, I want here to keep a blank image view. So for that one, I'll write self.pictureimageView.image equals to UI image, just an empty image. Okay, let's now build and run our function and see the result. So we launched our app. We're going to post view controller. We will upload some image view. And let's say now we change our mind and we want to delete this. Oops. Yeah, we must make our user this one. this image view, we must enable user interaction. So go to main sorter board, select your picture imagery, and in the attribute inspector, select user interaction, enable it. So let's now build and run. So we're going to post view controller, we will upload an image. And let's say now want to delete this image, we'll tap on this and we have two options. Cancel, we'll cancel this action sheet, and delete will delete this image view. Amazing guys, excellent. So this is how we finished with building the user interface for this. And the last one which I would like to do is touch begin. This is the function when we touch, let's say we want to hide the keyboard. Self.view.end editing forced true. This function executed whenever the screen has been tapped. Okay, we can now build and run. And I will show you how to have a better it will write something. I tap it here. I tap on the white space so it hides the keyboard. What will be the best way to hide the keyboard is, rather than forcing to end editing, let me show you. We are going to make sorter board. We select the text view. We call the assistant editor. And here, hold Ctrl left mouse click drag. Let me place create outlet connection. Post text view of type outlet. Okay, so we're going back to post view controller, and here instead of writing self.view.end editing, will be the best idea is to write post text view dot resign first responder. So in first case, when we write end editing, it will force your application to end all the editings. In the second case, it will remove the keyboard of the post view controller. This is a better user experience. Let's upload an image. Very good, we're writing some text. And we can hide this. And we can cancel it if we want. So that was really amazing, guys. So we have done with the programming user interface for our post page. So well done, guys. Good job and congrats.